Okay, hello and welcome. Welcome everybody to the Smarketly webinar. We are really excited to get started here. We have, I think, maxed out this particular session, which is fine with us. It's just us and a few hundred of our closest friends. We are really, really excited to get going here. While we wait for people to get in here, let's just go ahead and see where people are coming from. So I don't know. I guess if you guys are there, and we could just go in the chat box, we could see where people are calling in from. Interested to see kind of what the mix is that we have here. Get to know our crowd. And Pete, are you there as well? Let's see do we get Pete to get his microphone to work. Pete, I know your microphone was acting a little funny before. So I think we have somebody from England. We have guys from the States. Pete, I'm not hearing you if you are answering me. We've got Gary from Australia. We've got Adi. I'm not sure, he didn't say where he's calling from, but Sam's from California. Awesome. So we've got a nice intimate group here. We are definitely getting ready to go forward with this Shopify training. And, I'm really excited for this training because I know, there's a lot of you guys who maybe haven't been in Smarketly yet. You have not gotten to really get into the software because we've really been only doing this in private beta. There are other people who are, who are going to see this for the first time. There are people who have maybe seen this. So we are going to really have a great time here. We've got some really good things prepared for you. And Pete, can I just get a check-in from you?
Can you guys hear me?
There he is.
What's up, everybody? How's everybody doing today?
Awesome. We got Chris from Malaysia. We've got Lloyd from Florida. We've got an interesting crowd here of e-commerce entrepreneurs. And Pete, I'm happy to hear that you seem to have fixed your microphone.
Great. Guys, you guys are in store for a treat. I've been using Smarketly for the past 2 weeks now, and it has been amazing. Seriously, a game changer. So I'm so excited to be part of this right now.
Awesome. And actually, I think I just saw one of my old friends, Vonda, who I've known for a while now, is actually on our training, which I'm super psyched. Welcome, Vonda. And Pete, I think we're about to get going. I think the latecomers, they can be late, and that's cool. That's cool. We want everybody to really get what we're putting out today, because this is super exciting. So we are calling this the Shopify breakthrough that you've been looking for, from 0 to 100K Shopify Hero in just 30 days. And, I think that everyone has to understand that what's so incredible about what we're about to show you is we want to show you the exact steps that I've taken, that Pete's taken, to have our breakthrough. Because once you have that breakthrough in Shopify, it really is within 30 days, right, Pete? I mean, we see those 6-figure months very quickly once that first breakthrough happens.
It's really about getting that foundation down first, right? Getting some wins in and scaling from there. And it's really all about having like a sales funnel like we're going to be talking about here today.
Absolutely. And listen, for any guys who don't know me, my name is Mike Mintz. I am with Smarketly. They are, we are working together here to build what we believe is the most amazing tool for e-commerce marketers ever built. And we are so thrilled to be bringing this to you today. I've been working in marketing and e-commerce for about 15 years. I've been everywhere from Fortune 500 companies to startups and everywhere in between, as well as running e-commerce stores. So Pete, tell a 30-second clip about yourself.
So guys, my name is Peter Prue. I have been in e-commerce for about 8 years now. It's crazy to think. I run multiple e-commerce, 6-figure e-commerce businesses, and also run the e-commerce empire builders YouTube channel and podcast. So guys, make sure you check that out later on today. But yes, I've been running multiple e-commerce businesses and subscription businesses for about close to 8 years now. So wow. I'm super excited to be sharing some awesome knowledge with you guys today.
So Pete started e-commerce when he was 12. No, I'm kidding. It was in college, right?
I wish.
Yeah, it would have been. Actually, I should encourage my kids to get into it. All right, guys. So let's go. Without any further ado, let's get into this presentation here, and let's start talking about e-commerce. So look, guys, all Shopify stores, I don't care who you are, they all start here. Day one, zero sales. This is where Shopify stores start. But no Shopify store wants to stay here. Every Shopify store wants to get here. We want to be at the place where we can say, I had a six-figure month. That is really the place to be. And as we're going to hear a little bit later in Peter's story and also in some of this training, that this is really one of the big breakthrough milestones, that when we can get here, and it is very possible, this is a great place to be. And not only that, we're going to talk today how to, when you are at this point, how to be there at a place that is profitable, because that is a key. That is a real key to hold on to. So just maybe want to keep that in the back of your mind. So how do we get your store, guys, from zero to the six-figure milestone? That is what we need to solve today. That is the breakthrough that we want to map out for you guys today, step by step. So let's go into it. Your Shopify journey to 100,000 per month starts with a single step, right? Everybody knows that famous quote. Well, we're talking about the Shopify journey here. So just like the 1,000 miles, it's a single step. You guys are taking that step with this webinar, okay? Because I don't care where you are in e-commerce right now. I don't care if you are crushing it. I don't care if you don't even know what the grape looks like yet. I want you guys to all set it aside, okay? Whatever you think about e-commerce, just set it aside for the next hour. Let's focus on how to move forward together regardless of where you are right now, because even if you're doing great, you can move forward. If you haven't had results, you can move forward. This place, this training is where we're going to make that happen. So today, you guys are going to get focused, okay? We're going to discuss the common reasons that stores fail and why yours doesn't have to. You're going to get clarity. We're going to have you learn and take 3 key action steps to get results like these, because ultimately, this breakthrough boils down to 3 key steps that we are going to show you in detail in a few minutes. You're going to discover the simple way to transform your store into a high-converting sales machine, because ultimately, that's why we got into e-commerce, right? I mean, if you're a service provider, if you're coming from a marketing background where you're trading time for money, the beauty of e-commerce is having product, is being able to have it out there, have it up there, and people buy. But it is a hassle if you've got to do everything manually. That's not what we're going for here, guys. Today, that's not what we're showing you. We're going to show you how to automate things like never before and turn your store into a sales machine, because that is where the growth will happen. You're going to see how the top stores start a sales snowball that scales every customer sale through the roof. It is all about scaling your customer sales, and we're going to show you how that's done. You're going to grasp how $8 Facebook ads can generate thousands of sales on your Shopify store. $8 ads, I'm not kidding, guys. That is the number. And we are going to talk in detail about how that works, how with just an $8 Facebook ad, you can find that Shopify breakthrough winner that will make you thousands of sales. It is possible. We've done it, and we're going to show you how to do it. And you're going to meet what we call the smart Facebook pixel. This is going to blow open the gates and create a surge of sales for your store. Because Facebook, and if anyone doesn't know what a pixel is, I'll say this for anybody. The pixel is it's a very simple little number that Facebook gives you that you just copy and paste right into Shopify. And then that allows Facebook to track certain things that happen on your Shopify store. And that's awesome. Every store should have the pixel on it. We want to then show you how to make that pixel even smarter to track things that Facebook isn't tracking that can really open the door to a lot of growth. And you're going to understand how to automate e-commerce marketing tasks with just a few clicks and skyrocket your results. Because everything we do here today, we want it to be simple. We want it to be scalable. Okay? Sound good? Great. All right, we're going to discover the most profitable and the easiest route to more Shopify sales that's sitting right under your nose. Guys, I think one of the most exciting things we're going to talk about today is something that when you hear it, you're probably going to go, oh yeah, duh. But I can tell you from running my own Shopify stores that this one thing gets neglected more than anything else because it's time consuming if you're doing it the way that most of us do it. But we're going to show you a way to automate this process that is really simple, that's almost like point and click, and that really does open up the gates to that massive scale and growth to six figures and beyond. All right, so we're going to get to that a little bit later. So breakthroughs are coming. Okay, we've got no excuses. No one is going to be left behind today. We are all moving forward. I want everybody to leave today with a clear understanding of how to make just even one more Shopify sale. Okay, because if you can make one sale, you can make 1,000 sales. You just have to know what works. All right, so warning. Pete, I think we have to warn them.
I think we do, absolutely.
I mean, what kind of stuff happens when we start doing these things?
Well, firstly, you're going to see a huge amount of increased income, a ton of new opportunities coming your way. My life has changed dramatically by using sales funnels. And back when we get into my story, sales funnels were a huge cost to create. You're going to have a removal of stress, right? Stress of your full-time job if you were stuck in one like I used to be. You're going to have confidence and you're going to have results, guys. That's the key, getting results in your e-commerce business finally, right? Not being stuck in a hamster wheel, working all the time on your business, but never even able to pay yourself whatsoever, right? And finally, people are going to be wanting advice from you and your help, right? So that opens up another income source for you right there.
Yeah, and that's not even something that we're necessarily getting into so much today. But you know what's so cool about this? I mean, and I would say even just on the altruistic side is being able to show friends and family how to do this. I mean, I've actually started training my wife in Shopify. You know, she just had a baby. And she wants to learn this new skill. And when you guys have these breakthroughs for yourself, you can show other people how to have these same benefits that you can get, right? And it's an incredible thing. So Pete, I think that's good. I'm glad you warned them because listen, guys, if you experience any of these symptoms at any point during or after this webinar, please keep on going, keep scaling your business. Let's make it happen. So just a quick question, and maybe we can get a little engagement here in the chat box. Where are you guys at in your e-commerce journey? Three options here. Are you starting out? Are you trying to get your first sales? Have you got a store, but you're maybe having trouble making more sales, or have you had success and you really want to go to the next level? So if you could just hit us up in the chat box, 1, 2, or 3. Are you starting? Number 1, 2, do you have a store but you need to make some more sales? Or 3, have you had success and you're looking to go next level? So let's just take a look what people are saying here. We've got a bunch of 1s. That's cool. We got some 2s. We got a 2 and 3.
Good mix.
Yeah, it's a good mix. It's definitely a good mix. Cool. And I'm not sure if you guys can see that when I put the chat box up, because I am sharing my whole screen. I won't embarrass anybody, so I'll let you check those scores for us, Peter. We got
a good mix of a lot of people who are just starting out and trying to get their first sales, and that's the key, guys. It's getting some momentum under your belt, getting those first sales in. That's really going to propel you forward. But we also have some people that have stores and are also seeing some success and struggling as well.
Cool. No, and I like to see that. I even saw a couple 3s, and I like to see that, guys. I really like to see that because, we really designed this training for all of you, right? No matter where you're at, you are in the right place, okay? If you're a newbie, we're going to show you a simple to use sales machine that would take you years to figure out otherwise, okay? If you're experienced, you're going to get these automation tools and training that will get you more traction and help you to move forward to the next milestone. And if you're advanced, we're going to talk about scaling. We're going to show you tools and methods that will have a major impact on getting to that next level. Because I know I've met a ton of entrepreneurs who were Pete, that's always one of my favorite stories. Is I remember this entrepreneur I worked with who a guy was doing $100,000 a month and he was profiting like negative, and that's just a horrible place to be because it's like he's so on the brink. It's like he's so there. He should be profiting wildly. And it was really just a little adjustment, that sometimes we can't see those little adjustments. So again, you guys are all in the right place. And I thank you for sharing that information with us. Thank you. Now look, we're going to leave the comfort zone. Okay. It might not be the easiest thing, and that's okay. There is no growth without a little bit of pain. But again, the goal is to take steps today to get the results on your Shopify store. Okay. Some of you guys, especially a lot of the newer people, you might say to me, well, I've already spent a few $100s in Facebook with no results. And it's like, I know, I was there at one point. I'm sure Pete, you've been there too, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
And a few $100, well, it seems like a lot more starting out. It's really, I've heard a lot worse. But again, it's really a matter of, stepping outside the comfort zone and getting the steps that we're going to show you to be able to maximize whatever we're investing, whether it's time or money or, taking maybe another step towards something that we're not used to doing. So with this guidance, you'll be able to take those steps with a little more confidence, and that's our goal today. All right. So here's what you can expect from us. Okay. We're not holding anything back, guys. We're not going to show you a little teaser here and then, be like, oh, you gotta find out the next installment. We're not holding back. We're going to give it to you guys straight. We're going to hand you the system that can transform your Shopify store into a high converting sales machine. And by the end of today, you're going to have access to take action steps like $100,000 a month Shopify hero. Because that's what we want you to be. We want you to get more sales. If everybody in this webinar in 2 months sends us an email that you are making 6 figures, we'll be ecstatic. Like that, even if all you did was watch this, we'd be ecstatic. And of course, we're hoping that we're going to see a lot more of you guys. So let's move on here. So we're about to do this. Let me ask you, who's ready for that transformation? Who's ready to become a $100,000 a month Shopify hero and turn their store into the automated sales machine that will get you there? Give me a big me in the chat if you are ready for that and you are excited to move on, and let's take a look at exactly how a hero gets to that place where we could say they're a Shopify hero. So I want to see a bunch of me's in that chat box. All right, want to make sure that you guys are all awake still. We're getting into it now. Without further ado, let's get started. So, Pete, I think the best way to start is by having you, somebody who is a $100,000 a month Shopify hero, tell their story. So, Pete, tell us a little bit about where you were and where you are now and how you got there.
Yeah, guys. So it's been a long journey for me, that's for sure. And I want you guys to shortcut that success. Honestly, just a few years back, probably more than just a few years now that I think about it, but I was just a broke college kid. I had no idea what internet marketing even was. I wasn't introduced to internet marketing literally until my roommate was doing this thing called affiliate marketing, right? Where you basically rank these pages on Google and you make a small commission when somebody buys from your store. That was my introduction to online marketing, and ever since then I absolutely fell in love with it. But the problem with that, guys, with affiliate marketing is you make very little money. I was only making like $100 a month. Mike calls that my beer money during college, which it was. It was amazing though. I was creating money online, right? And graduation day came for me pretty quickly, and I realized there was something there, right? Like we're all being pushed out into the real world to make somebody else's dreams come true. Working 40 hours in a cubicle. And like, I just didn't want that for me, but unfortunately I had to get that full-time job, guys. I had to. And during that time, I discovered this thing called Amazon FBA. It was first kind of a new thing back then. And if you don't know what Amazon FBA is, it sounds like the greatest thing since sliced bread, but it kind of, you send in your products to Amazon warehouses and they basically fulfill everything on your behalf, right? Sounds amazing. And it was. I invested literally all of the money I had, which was probably like $3,000 to my name, right? And within our first year, we were consistently making $50,000 a month. Guys, to say I was happy would be an understatement. I finally thought I cracked the code to this online marketing thing. Like I was finally going to be able to quit my job, or I was finally going to be able to live life on my own terms, right? Retire on an island somewhere. Right? But it wasn't like that, guys. Because with Amazon, if you guys don't know this, you don't control any assets for your business. You're not collecting email addresses. You're not able to, collect Facebook pixel data, right? You're in Amazon's playground, Amazon's customers, right? They're not yours, right? And I remember one day heading to work, right? Because I still had to work, guys. That's the sad part. I was making $50,000 a month, but I still had to work because all of my money was wrapped up in inventory. It was awful, right? And I remember one day driving to work and I got an email saying, hey, your listing has been suppressed. And I was like, what the hell? And it said, oh, another one 5 minutes later, and your listing has been suppressed. Within 10 minutes, guys, all 5 of my products on Amazon were suppressed from being sold. To this day, Amazon will only say this to me: there were IP claims made against you, right? And we all know what that means. Amazon shoots first, asks questions later, right? So one of my competitors saw how well we were doing, made false claims, which they were false claims, and Amazon banned us. Guys, I went into like a serious, depression at this point in my life because I thought I had it figured out. I was so close. Like I was like not even paying attention to work anymore, like whatsoever, right? My goal was always like, just leave this job, right? Work for myself, right? I didn't need to be a millionaire. I didn't need any of that. I just wanted to make enough money that I could, work from home on my own businesses, right? And months go by. I was stuck. Like I felt like a zombie, right? Just going to work, sitting in a cubicle, right? And finally, one day I woke up, looked at myself in the mirror. I was like, dude, do not quit now. You cannot quit right now. All right. You were so close to, figuring it out. Right. And at that moment, I made a commitment to myself and I was like, I'm going to make this happen for myself. And that's when I learned about Shopify. Right. And I put all the knowledge I had learned from in my past experiences and put it into Shopify. And a couple months went by and I'm starting to see results. I'm like, this is great. I'm seeing sales. Everything was looking good. But there's one problem. Like I'm still not able to pay myself. Like what is going on here? I'm still not able to pay myself. This makes no sense. I'm going to work 9 to 5, coming home, slaving away, right? How many of you guys feel that way? Like you're working all day, full-time job, and you're working all night on your online business and you're never able to pay yourself, right? You're in like a hamster stuck in a wheel. You just keep running forward, but you're not getting anywhere, right? And that's exactly how I felt, guys. And I'm not a numbers guy, but I was like, there is something going on here. Something that I'm missing, right? So I ran my numbers for like my past 500 orders and I realized something. I was only making $2 profit on every order of a customer that came through my door. And after the tax man comes in, I was probably making literally pennies, if that, pennies, right? And during that time, I learned about this thing called sales funnels. And if you don't know what sales funnels are, guys, they're kind of like when you go to McDonald's, right? And you buy a hamburger and they're going to upsell you a Coke and fries and that apple pie that can throw you into cardiac arrest, right? Like that was like what we needed to bring it to e-commerce. And I was like, I need to do this. Like I need to bring and utilize these funnels. And at the time they were so expensive to build, like thousands of dollars to make one of these. Right. But I decided, I'm going to invest in this, guys. And ever since then, everything has changed for me. Literally within a few months of having my funnels starting to build up and create revenue, my revenues skyrocketed by 3x, 4x. Right. I was finally able to sell complementary products to my customers, right? Selling them different quantities of products, right? Finally able to pay myself. I was finally able to leave my job, right? And getting good results for myself and my businesses, guys. And that's what I want you guys to understand today. Like I discovered that the hard way. There's no reason to put in all of this, all the mistakes I've made in the past, right? Because these sales funnels now aren't that expensive to put into your business. Okay. So guys, I just the hard way. We want to show you guys the easier way to start doing this. So I'm going to pass this back to Mike so he can share his milk story here.
I wanted to do this slide because of the Big Lebowski. If anyone was just wondering who that scruffy guy is on top, my wife's favorite movie, I had to give a shout out to the dude. So guys, you ever go to a 7-Eleven or, even a grocery store and you just want to go for a thing of milk, right? And where is the milk almost universally in any of these stores? It's in the back. It is all the way back. Why do they do that? Because they know that milk is one of probably the biggest sellers. It's something people need all the time. It goes bad. It's perishable. People use it for everything. And they put it in the back so that you will have to walk through the entire store seeing everything else that they have on sale or to offer you before you even get the one thing you need. And that by the time you get to the counter, you probably have picked up a few other things that you thought you needed, or maybe you didn't need, but hey, you know what, it was on sale, I'll grab it. And then you get to the counter. And when you're at the counter, what's there, right? I mean, you've got candy, you've got maybe some little doohickeys, you've got like magazines, things that what we call impulse purchases, things that just like, if I see it, yeah, why not? Boom, grab it. This is an example of a real world sales funnel, okay? The idea is that the longer you're spending in that store, the more that store can offer to you. And if you're saying yes to one item, then they know you'll probably say yes to other items, especially if there's a great offer like 2 for 1 or whatever. So when we talk about building an e-commerce sales funnel, we want you to be able to think of it exactly like this. You need to have a series of steps and offers that are made to customers as they work their way through your store. And I can tell you that the difference between getting that one sale on an item, because I've got a store that I've now started to build up that our average order is about $150. Okay. Now we actually are just starting to test our sales funnels, and it's incredible when someone buys 2 of these, because the minute they buy 2 of them, my costs go way down, right? All of a sudden the shipping costs are negligible. Everything goes away, and but that's the idea. I need to have that offer in place. So today we want to give you this direct route to success with sales funnels on your store. Because as Pete mentioned, he did it the hard way. Thousands of dollars, lots of time invested, complicated to make all this work and to set it all up. So Pete, we know that the sales funnel was a major breakthrough for you, but let's break this down into 3 steps, kind of what ultimately the funnel does. Right? Because the funnel is really just a series of, let's say, pages, pop-ups, and different offers that come at different times. But ultimately, these 3 steps are the things people need to focus on. You want to tell us these
guys? There's really 3 core ways that a sales funnel literally can skyrocket your sales, right? And it's things that the novice people getting into this don't even get told about, right? And the first way, guys, is your average order value. That's like the key metric, right? Like I told you guys in my story, I was only making $2 profit in my stores, right? When you put in a funnel and you could sell those complimentary products, those impulse purchases like Mike told you, right? Your average order value goes up tremendously, right? You don't have to pay another advertising cost, right? You got your customer in the door, right? And one thing I always tell people, don't assume you know where somebody is in a buying habit, right? They might be purchasing, all their Christmas shopping. So when they see these products that you're offering them right then and there in the funnel, they're going to buy them, right? So that's the first way that you can increase your sales by using a sales funnel, is by increasing that average order value, which is usually at the very average from all the stores and students I've worked with is 4X, guys. 4X. That would literally changes any business. All right. The second way these sales funnels can kill it for you is by retaining those abandoned carts, guys, right? Through emails and messaging that you guys can do, right? They're automated emails that get sent out. And the third way is getting repeated sales, guys, right, from your buyers, right? People that have already spent money in your store, getting those people back into your store, right? When you have a new product launching, bring them back to your store, right, and buying from you, because those are literally, guys, it's so much easier to convert a buyer into another buyer. There's a great quote out there. I think it was Dan Kennedy said it. He's like, a buyer is a buyer is a buyer. Okay, so when somebody is buying, like those people are so easy to convert into more sales for your business, and that's highly underutilized, guys.
I love it. That's really great. But first, listen, we're gonna. Sorry, I skipped ahead a little too fast there. One thing I wanted to mention was also that on the abandoned carts in step 2, a lot of times when you start getting abandoned carts, people will say, well, I don't understand. They put in their cart and then they left and they never came back. If we don't have a way to an automated way to bring those buyers back, they won't come back. Because the reason a lot of times people, you got to understand something, a lot of Shopify sales, especially if you're advertising on Facebook, are going to be initiated on a cell phone. Now, as anybody knows, we do that while walking. We do it while waiting for coffee. We do it on the bus, whatever. Right, waiting for the bathroom. Right, we do our shop. We start a shopping journey anywhere on a cell phone. So a lot of times those abandoned carts, if they're coming from cell phones, it's like they didn't. It wasn't that they didn't want it. It was just that they got interrupted. Right. So having a way to get those abandoned carts back, once they hit their computer again or they sit down somewhere through email, through messaging, that is a key.
And let me add something to that, Mike.
Yeah.
And I think this is a common misconception people have is 90% of the time, guys, people aren't going to buy from you the first time they get in contact with you.
Right.
And as Mike said, like they could be in a grocery store, right? They need to be reminded like a couple hours from now to come back to the store, right? And if they see that, right, that automatically gives you more kind of a reputation, like, oh, they're following up with me, and they're more likely to buy, right? Because they see you in multiple places.
Yep. So steps 1, 2, 3, we are going to show you how to make these work. Okay, in depth, we're going to show you how to make these 3 steps work. and the dead simple way that you can start implementing these on any Shopify store. Okay. And you guys are going to really, I think, be blown away when we show you just how easy it is to get this to work for you on Shopify. But first, I want to answer two simple questions. Okay. I really want to know, because I know we have a mix of people here. Just put it up in the chat box. It could be a single word. What's the number one thing that you are struggling with on Shopify right now? And more importantly, also, what do you need to move past it? Like, what is it? Do you think you need more knowledge? You need a blueprint? You need a tool? So again, number one thing you're struggling with, it could be sales, too many steps. It could be technology, whatever it is. And just let us know. Throw it in the chat box. Pete's going to take a look at those and maybe shout a few of them out, Pete. I kind of want to get a feel for, what
they're the two most common ones that people are saying. Traffic, right? Mm-hmm. I'll take visitors as traffic as well, and products to sell, right? Those are like the two biggest things I always see people struggling with is getting that traffic to their stores and actually making sales from them. Right?
Well, they're in luck, Pete. I think people if that's your biggest problem on Shopify, we're going to solve it. Okay, we're going to solve it for you in just a second. Here's some common responses. Okay, this is what I see. I talk to a lot of e-commerce entrepreneurs. This is what I see people struggle with. Right? There's just too many steps, too much stuff I have to do. Okay. Or that they can't make the store exactly the way they want it, right? Shopify is amazing because it's simple to deploy. It's great, but maybe I want a certain thing to happen, like a sales funnel. How do I make that work? How do I even get the pages to go the way I want them to? Products to sell, huge one. And actually, we're going to show you guys a dead simple way to find awesome products. So they always tell me I need an app. I love that. And we're going to talk about that a little bit later. What I mean there is that the Shopify gurus, who, God bless them, I love the Shopify gurus. Guys, the Shopify help forums are amazing. You can get some great information there. I traditionally will find that consistently that the number one answer that a guru will give you is, well, check out these apps to do that issue, right? And that gets expensive. Also, getting a sale, getting a first sale is hard. Getting repeat sales is harder. Profit margins from drop shipping is hard. Getting traffic, right? Facebook ads to bring traffic. I can't get quality traffic to my store, and I'm spending money on Facebook that is not turning into sales. And guys, about 1,000 other things that people think prevent their success. So let's take a look at what I think, Pete, you said was one of the number one things, right?
Mm-hmm. Finding products is one of the biggest thing that holds people back. Product research, product selection. So I'm so happy to be showing you guys this obstacle to remove that objection from you guys. Yeah,
we're showing you something right. We're going to show you something really right now, guys. It is dead simple. And we've got a lot more on this that we'll talk about later. But right now, we just want to give you the simplest way to solve this problem. You ready? You got to sell what's selling now. Okay? The key to selecting good products is selling what people want to buy right now. All right? And there are a few ways that you can see what people are buying right now. And you may have heard some of these before, you may not have. Okay? But the key to it is knowing how to filter and hone in on the most recent stuff that's happening. So Amazon.com bestseller lists are one of my favorite places for ideas, but you need to filter it and focus on the new and trending products, okay? Not their static, not their bestseller list that's got crimes against humanity on it for the last 5 years, right? Because that thing sold more than anything ever, so it's still on that list. I would not try to sell that. But if you go to their new product list and you see, something that's a new product that has 25 reviews and it looks cool, chances are that could be a good product idea, something like that. Because understand that for every one review, there's probably anywhere between 500 to 1,000 sales. Because how many of us really go review the product? It takes a certain type of complaining kind of person, right? A person who's, right, Pete? I mean, you think that's a decent?
Oh, absolutely. And one thing to note, guys, one little pro tip here, this is a secret. But if you guys go into these products and just scroll down a little bit to the product details section, you could see what that product ranks on Amazon.com overall. That will give you a great idea of how many sales they're making every day.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's actually a little more mathematical than my than my method, but absolutely. Again, don't get stuck there. Again, we're just getting ideas. But the next next suggestion is go to sites like AliExpress, right? AliExpress is a place, and most of you, I'm sure, know it. You source your products. Look for best-selling products there. You can filter by best-selling. You can filter by highest ratings. Try to find stuff that's kind of new. Wanello.com. It stands for something want, love, something. Anyway, it's this is basically people curate products like they've seen things online and they basically will say, I want that, I love that, I'm buying that, whatever. And so you could see it's almost like social curation of these kinds of products, and you could see some of the, there's ways to filter and see some of the newer stuff that's happening. If you can kind of see a trend there, something new and interesting, that could be a good product idea. There's another one, another site I really like called fancy.com. I love Fancy. It's a lot like Wanello, but it actually gives you better filters, and it's a little easier to browse. It's very cool. You should definitely check that out. You can find some top products there. And this is a method that I really love. You can search, guys, on Facebook, not even business, just regular Facebook. Put in a search bar, search for posts with kind of key phrases that people use when they're trying to promote a product, like OMG, get yours, or shop now and get, or only a few left, right? Just search Facebook for that. And then what you want to do is make sure you first click on public posts. It'll bring up the list of public posts, and then click like 2018 or filter by date for like this month. And you'll see the posts from this month that are available that people are selling things, okay? And then the last part of that is look for the posts where there's a lot of engagement. There's a lot of likes, a lot of comments, okay? Those posts, those products are selling right now. And if it's newer, if it's like from this month, chances are you could still probably take a share of that market. So again, the key is finding recently posted content and products with lots of feedback, all right? So that you know what's selling right now. Pete, anything to add on this?
The thing, guys, don't overcomplicate it. Okay, model success, model what's already selling out there. Okay, you don't need to reinvent the wheel. You don't need a Shark Tank product idea or anything like that to start finding success in this game, okay?
That's right.
That's like the main point I want to get across, model success.
Yep. I always say that, the people, the pioneers that went out west, most of them died. Right?
Yeah, they got the arrows in their back. They're laying face down.
Exactly. All right. So next objection, I can't get traffic to my store. Pete, I think we can remove this one really quickly. There's 3 ways to get traffic, right? You can earn it, rent it, or buy it, right? Earned traffic is organic. That's through content, backlinking. It's a very long process. It's great over time, but it's not the way to get your store going right now. You can rent it, which is affiliate traffic, a little more popular sort of maybe with digital products. But again, you can even have affiliates. An example of this might also be if you're doing a shout out, right? Like on Instagram or something like that. But the idea is that you're paying somebody either a percentage of your sales, your profits, or paying them a flat fee to basically send their traffic to you, or you can buy it outright in paid advertising. And if you guys want sales, paid traffic is the fastest, most proven way of getting it. So what you need to do in paid traffic is to invest in tests, right? Really easy to remember. Invest in tests. $8 Facebook ads, okay? With $8 per day, you can send Facebook traffic to your store and see what works. Now, understand what I'm telling you here is that when you've done that product selection exercise and you found something you think can work, right? Again, I hope you found 5 things you think can work. Take those 5 products, go on the Facebook, right? Make a campaign for each of those products, okay? And basically make your ad budget for each campaign the potential markup, meaning if I'm looking for products, generally I want to look for products in drop shipping that are about $50. It's a really sweet spot. $50 products are the way to go. If it can retail for $50 and I can make about $25 profit on it, that's a good profit margin for drop shipping. Okay? So with that profit margin, I now have about $25 to play with. So what I want to do with that is run $8 ad sets, right? For about 3 days on that product. That's about $25. And again, I see if I get any bites, okay? It's enough time and it's enough exposure, right? Again, you have to target and stuff. We're not going to get into that now, but again, it's $8 ad sets on that campaign product. And again, you can run multiple ones if you want. But once I hit my budget for, the particular ad set or the product, that's it. Okay. If it gets a sale, awesome, right? If it gets a couple added cards, I might say keep it going and see if you can tweak the ad set a little bit. But that's a way of controlling my costs. If I hit that $25 budget, I hit 3 days and no sales, kill the damn product, right? Stop testing products that aren't working and move on. Because one of the number one killers for people with this e-commerce thing is that they try to scale losers. They just insist that I've done this too, guys. We insist we like the product, so we insist that, it must work. But, ultimately, it doesn't matter what I like. It matters what the people will buy.
Yeah,
right?
Guys, let the market tell you what's working, okay? Don't fall in love with your product, all right? Yeah. That's a common mistake I see.
Yeah, it's a really difficult relationship to fall in love with a losing product. All right, so let's talk about the last objection. This is something I see too, and I kind of threw this in because, guys, I've struggled with this. I'm still designing my store before I send traffic. Guys, don't get stuck here. Right? New Shopify stores can launch quickly and they should be optimized as you go. All right. You can launch a very basic store and people will buy from you if your store looks legitimate. Okay. And again, I'm not saying leave it there, but what I'm saying is that I shouldn't stay not launching ads and not trying to get my winning product because I'm afraid of the Shopify, right? And we're even going to show you a way to get really good looking Shopify pages and funnels going very quickly. But, most themes can work. And again, avoid your creative procrastination. It's something I struggled with in the past because that is like I'm busy fixing and making everything perfect for 2 months. And then I'm going to launch the perfect ad campaign and it'll just be perfect. Guys, it's not. E-commerce is ugly. Okay. The faster you can launch imperfect ads and then, fix as you go, the faster you'll hit success. All right.
Yeah, this is always what I say is focus on things that are going to actually bring you sales. Okay, if you're wasting all your time messing around with your Shopify theme, right? Those aren't things that are going to generate you sales. Guys, if your product is right and your targeting is right, people are going to buy from you. They don't care if your site is a different color or something like that, right? If your product is right and your targeting is fine, you're going to be set.
Yep. All right, so obstacles are just excuses. Guys, we solved it, right? We solved each one of those obstacles that we saw are some of the main obstacles, all right? So every one of them has a pretty basic solution. So there's really just one thing that I think Pete and I see that is holding people back from getting Shopify results, and that's Shopify stress, all right? Shopify stores are stressful because of all the moving parts, right? There's a lot of steps, and I'm not going to go into detail here, but I'm really just trying to show you these are just 12 steps to building high converting funnels in stores, right? So yeah, there's a simplicity to it, but when you get into it, there are a lot of details to handle. And these details, like setting up the sales funnels, creating landing pages, automating conversions and upsells, having a checkout system, capturing leads, building email campaigns and drips, targeted Facebook audiences, retargeting campaigns, special offers, engaging visitors, A/B testing, optimizing. It's a lot of stress. But thankfully, there's a basic solution to this Shopify stress. If you're stressed on Shopify, there's an app for that, right? The Shopify gurus, I said it before, almost always will suggest using a Shopify app to deal with your marketing tasks. Everything that I just listed in those 12 steps, there is an app. And these are some of the examples of the apps you can see. They're costly, right? Some of these apps, to make pages is $67 a month, upsells $89 a month. That's just the starting price, right? Drag and drop building $59 a month. It can get very expensive. These apps, there's a lot of them, and everyone has their opinion about which one to use. So I call that the $6,479 per year solution, right? Because according to the gurus, to do all the stuff we had on those 12 steps for high converting stores, you need about 10 to 15 apps to build a solid funnel. And the problem with that solution is that funnel apps are expensive. They can run $550 per month or more, right? And that's to get converting funnels. If you have too many of these apps, it can slow down your page loads, right? So your store will run slower, and it'll actually cost you sales, right? If I'm on a cell phone, I don't want to sit there waiting, an extra 3 seconds to 5 seconds for your page to load. I'm just going to, exit out. And these apps, they're disconnected. They don't work together, right? So they're hard to set up, and then it's even harder to manage them. To say, wait a minute, the data I'm getting from this one, is it, how did I get that conversion? It's all, it can give you a big headache. All right. So and furthermore, you have to be careful because some apps even take a percentage, guys. Some of these funnel apps will steal from you. All right. You'll pay $50 to $100 per month for the funnel app, and then they want to take an additional 3.5% or more from your sales. It's just insane. You're paying apps to reach into your pocket. That is crazy. We have to stop the insanity. We need a real solution to get results for Shopify stores, and you guys are about to see that. We're about to show you this revolution in e-commerce that we've been working on for 2 years. Nearly $1 million has been invested into this solution, and we're just getting started, guys. This thing is going to be, we are developing this thing. We have been, and we are going to be taking this to new levels and taking our members to new levels. And up until now, only members in private beta have had access to these tools. So now we want to basically share some of this with you because it is time for your breakthrough. Okay, you are going to be able to drive traffic and buyers to your store with practically no extra effort. With what we're about to show you, you can start making sales with a simple system that's going to guide you. All right, every step of the way you will be guided, and you can build a hugely profitable email and social media base with the push of a button. You're going to engage buyers like you never have before. So forget about wasting thousands of dollars per year on apps that are going to eat up profits. You could say goodbye to Shopify stress. No more stopping your sales. No more working in the dark. In the next 10 minutes, you're going to make these next 10 minutes are going to make a lot of you guys more profitable than ever before. So who's ready to grab a hold of a Shopify breakthrough right now? Give me a big yes in the chat box if you are ready for your Shopify breakthrough. I want to make sure you're still with us. I know we gave you a lot of training. We gave you a lot of incredible pro tips. I want to make sure that you guys are still with us because this is it. This is how you then are going to be able to make what we showed you before a practical reality without without a lot of extra work or headache. This is going to simplify things for you. All right, so let's go ahead and see a demo of what Smartly can do for your store today. So right here, we come into Smartly. This is the dashboard. This is the first thing you're going to see. And as you can see, you have all your information right here that you need to get started in creating high-impact funnels. Right here, you can create a landing page, a pop-up, custom audience, or an email sequence. You've got everything laid out. It also tells you all the opportunities that you currently have in your store, giving you key stats and giving you access to make decisions based on numbers. Then you've also got your recent activities. So if you want to go in and edit or publish anything you've been working on, it's all right there. Now, one of the greatest things about Smartly is that we take you step by step through how to build a high converting sales funnel on your Shopify store. So if you click this little guide me window over here, you'll see that right here, there are about 11 to 12, there's 12 steps, there's 12 levels of activation that you can discover in here, and it will take you step by step in how to get your e-commerce platform synced. It's just a click of a button, sign into Shopify, and you have it synced. It'll sync your products, and you'll be able to create landing pages and offers and pop-ups and funnels with everything from your Shopify store. You can sync your email provider if you have something like G Suite. Again, it is all laid out super simple. Now, the next thing the next level are dedicated landing pages. So we can take a look at the different templates because Smartly comes literally with hundreds of templates to build landing pages. So let's just take a look at the dedicated product page. So look at this. No distractions, perfectly clean. It's got the countdown timer for scarcity. This is a fantastically designed landing page, and this can be your new product page on Shopify. So you see just how clean everything is. Let's take a look at something else. We've got category pages. Anyone who's trying to set up a category page on Shopify knows it's difficult. Well, hey guys, just launch this, map your collections to these categories, and you can have any type of category page that you want looking exactly how you want. With Smartly, right out of the box, just put in different photos and text. Hey, let's take a look at what a top sellers page looks like. I mean, just look at everything here. right? I can craft my own top sellers page. I can drag and drop whatever I want in here, and it's really just click and go. Now, if I want to build a page showing people what are the new items in stock, again, it's very, when I try to do this on Shopify, I've got to make a collection, put all the products in there. Here, I've got it laid out. It looks great, and you can see, I can put all kinds of elements in here that just make a great experience for my shoppers and get them to buy more. I can build a pre-sale page. Let's say I want content, right? I want to use content to sell. Maybe I build up some hype for my products. Maybe I do a review, right? The top 10 headphones. And I can sell right from one of these pages, all this in my Shopify store. Now, those are just the templates. Now, what if you say, hey, Mike, I want to create something completely original? Guys, we got it covered. With Smarketly, you've got a drag and drop builder. Let me show you how easy it is to create a product page with this drag and drop builder. So you see, I just dropped in a header. I grab a product, drop it in, boom. Right there, I've got my product, and I can do whatever I want. Hey, you tell me you want a countdown timer? There you go. We got a countdown timer. And again, it is just being able to have that control. I can also then go right to the inspector, and right here you can see I just click on the module, e-commerce product, and right there, guys, I can select what product from my store I want to display here. So I don't have to go in and change the photos and do this all by hand. It's just drag, drop down, select, super simple. And again, you can imagine I can pull anything on here and do whatever I want. Super powerful. Now let's take it up a level, okay? If I want to drive sales, what do I need to do? Well, again, Smarketly has you covered. We've got tutorials in how to use pop-ups, right? Pop-ups are really powerful. We all may think they might be a little annoying, but let me tell you something, guys. Pop-ups work. They work like magic, and they do help to control the sales process. So let's take a look at some of the pop-ups that come out of the box, things that you can just throw right up there, just change the text. Here is a welcome mat, very powerful. It lays over the whole store. You can send to a specific product, whatever you want, and that is for people who come maybe through the front door. Let's say I want to promote a top product, okay? I can just simply put that in a pop-up like this. Again, the welcome mat, and it's super, super simple. If I want to promote a special event, let's say it's Black Friday, Christmas time, whatever it is, again, I got this nice sticky bar, 2-day sale, shop now. I can send them to a collection. I can send them to a bestseller page I created on Smarketly. Whatever I want to do, just look at how much is here. And I want to also point out that, guys, you're never left in the dark because we've got descriptions, instructions, how to use it, how to target, the triggers you might want to use. I mean, it is just insane how easy and simple it is to create these sales funnels with Smarketly. You've got limited time offers. Get 10% off, right? This is great. This is going to not only get them to buy because you're giving them a coupon, but it also captures leads, as we'll see in a few minutes. Having a powerful email list can seriously 10x your results. Now, what about spin to win? Guys, I love this one. Check it out. This is another pop-up template. So, hey, they put in their email, hey, spin that wheel. Oh, look at that. It's like a little game, right? Amazing. Guys, this app on the App Store for Shopify is $20 by itself. All right. With this, you can just do the same exact thing. Give them coupon codes, pre-program in what they get. They are going to be 5 times more likely to want to use this code now, especially because they engaged with that app. Let me tell you, this app has made a lot of us a lot of money just putting it on our store. And you don't have to get a separate app for it. It comes just as another Smarketly template. Guys, do you realize how powerful this is? What about a discount reminder, right? So you gave them that coupon. What if they forget? Hey, boom, I can put up this sticky bar, right? If I gave them a 5% discount, I can let them know, hey, you got a 5%. Don't forget your discount from Spin to Win, right? I can do whatever. Or if I gave them a discount code in any other way, again, I remind them to take it. And again, everything. Here you go. Not only do you have a video and the instructions and the triggers, boom, you can click this right here to set up your sticky bar or set up any function. You see, we have that under each function. You can set it up right with the click of a button from the guided tour. So right here, this is a special offer, right? Love this. This is a quick way of getting organic traffic. You're basically telling people, hey, share this discount. I'm giving you this discount. All you have to do is share it. 20% off. Share this on Facebook with your friends. Guys, do you realize the power of this? What happens is they get a discount that incentivizes them to buy something. and then they are advertising your store for you to their audience, to their friends. They're going to, and because they have to share it in order to get it. Incredibly powerful. All right, let's see. I mean, there's just so much here. And then in driving sales also, I can use customer service. I can basically ask them if they need some help. You can call us or, enter your email and somebody will get back to you. And that is a way that I can use customer service to drive more sales. Now it's time to take it up another level. Level 4 is boosting cart value. You remember before, Pete, we talked about the idea that you've got to boost the cart value, the average order, okay? And there are tools for that in Smartly like you wouldn't believe. So we've got instructions exactly what that is. Then we talk about using free shipping to increase order value. So take a look at this. I can throw this pop-up, get free shipping if you spend 50 or more, shop now, right? So again, they can just, again, it's not necessarily about capturing their lead at this point. It's about reminding them about this free shipping. Now, what about an upsell? If I want to upsell a product. So this is something I absolutely love on Smartly. Guys, on Shopify, this app would be $60 to $100 by itself, just an upsell app like this. Smartly, it's another function. Smartly is one app. It is one system that it's like having 100 apps in one, all right? This is incredible. I can basically time this pop-up to trigger when somebody puts something in the cart. So they put, let's say, a music player in the cart or a Bluetooth speaker. I can then offer these headphones and say, hey, you just got the Bluetooth speaker. Go ahead and add these to your cart right now, and we'll give you 50% off. We'll give you a really special price. Again, that is upselling, okay? And we know from the training before that if I can upsell you, if I can sell more than one on any given shopping adventure, shopping journey, then I can seriously make money. What about this? One of the greatest inventions in marketing, it's buy one, get one free. Okay, guys, again, on Shopify, this is another app, $50 to $100 a month by itself. Here it comes included. Smartly Premium, you buy one, get one free. Shop now allows them to buy the product, and they can take advantage of that offer. And it is all built in. We tell you exactly how to use it. What about cross-selling, right? So Amazon.com does this very well, right? I buy something, and it tells me, hey, you know what? People who bought this also bought this. Well, what if I had a pop-up that could do that and put it right in their face, right? And I could time that for whatever. They spent a lot of time on a single listing. Hey, can't decide? Buy one of these. They put it in their cart. Oh, hey, you got that. Why not get this? Guys, there is no end, no limit to what Smartly can do. And all these things are the high-powered methods that guys like Pete use to hit that 6 figures per month, that 100K Shopify hero in 30 days. What about an upsell at checkout, right? This is now they have clicked add to cart. You are now saying to them, hey, use this coupon code to get 20% off your next purchase. And they can apply it to if they want to throw these in the cart as well. So you're not only giving them a coupon code for the purchase they're making now because they added something to the cart, but you're also saying, hey, add this other stuff to the cart. Do you guys see what's happening, right? We just showed you 8 very quick, out of the box, drag and drop, super simple to use ways to boost the average order value, to boost the cart value with just a few clicks. But we're not done. Let's take it up another level. We go to level 5. It's no good if they're adding a ton of stuff to their cart, but they leave. And again, as we said before, it can happen for a million reasons, right? They're waiting for the bus. They got called up in line to get their coffee. So we need ways to urge them to come back to their cart. So again, if they had that tab open, hey, you've got something in your cart next time they come. If they come back on the browser, you can put any kinds of triggers. You can have this go after a certain amount of time. They add it to wait until they add it to the cart, and time on site was 2 minutes or more. Show them this. Remind them they have something on the cart. Very powerful. Again, another one, sticky bar notification. This is great. This is, I think, one of my favorite. This is a counter. This will show them that, hey, you've got 2 items in your cart, and it's reserved for the next 19 minutes. I remember the first time I saw this out there in the World Wide Web, and my wife was like, whoa, oh my God, I only have 20 minutes to finish this order, so let me quickly shop. Guys, this really works. It creates a feeling of scarcity. It gets people to move. All right, it's great to have them spend time in your store, but if they're just sitting there, they're not buying. So let's get them to buy. That's what this is about, reducing the cart abandonment. What about incentive? What about creating that same kind of scarcity with an incentive? Well, hey, complete your checkout now. I'll give you 15% off this order, but you got to take it in 20 minutes. All right. Or I can say you got to take it in the next 5 minutes, maybe even do something crazy. I'll give you 50% off this order if you do it in the next 2 minutes. All right. Again, experiment, guys. I don't know if that would work, but it might. Who knows? But with these tools, setting that up is simple. By the way, another app. That's another app on Shopify. Both those things we showed you, the sticky bar and the incentive pop-ups, those are all separate apps on Shopify. So you're up to a few $100 just for a few functions that you get all included in Smartly. Now, what about free shipping, right? We can use scarcity here, reduce cart abandonment by saying, hey, free shipping, if you place your order within this amount of time, just use this code. It's good for 20 minutes. Again, all of these templates and these functions for the reducing cart abandonment are all about getting them to finish their order as quickly as possible. Because again, we don't want to lose them. Hey, what about this? Congrats, you added something to the cart. We have an exclusive offer. So again, it's a little twist on the social share, right? That they added something to their cart, it triggers, it says, hey, share this now. If they share it and say, hey, I'm getting this, you should get this, not only are they more likely to then use that 20% off to complete this order now, but they are going to basically advertise for you to their friends. And again, guys, you don't have to use you don't want to use everything here at once, but again, you're going to create different funnels and experiment and see what works over time. But we give you everything, but we're not done. We're going up a level. Now let's talk about list building, because guys, list building is super powerful. You've heard the money is in the list. Well, we've got you covered. We tell you how to build that email list, and then let's talk about promoting email-only deals. I absolutely love to sell through email. Guys, you can make more money through email than any other channel. People who think it's dead, they don't know what they're talking about. All right, right here, enter your email address to access email-only deals. You're almost creating like a membership club through email, and you're capturing that lead. You'll build your list, and then be sure to integrate what we're going to show you in a couple minutes, and it is like the 1-2 knockout punch, game over. What about a contest, right? People love to enter contests. They love to win free crap. So right here, we are going to say, hey, just enter your email, and you can win this prize, worth $500, whatever it's worth, And again, you then have their email. This is all about building the list, and that's a very powerful way to engage and build the list. What about a giveaway? Right? Free plus shipping offer you could even do here. Hey, want to sample our product free of charge? Try it today at no cost. Just pay shipping. Leave your email address below. They leave the email address below, right? And you're basically going to take them to that offer, and then they're going to pay the shipping. Hopefully, again, if you do it right, you're going to make money even on the shipping. What about a content download? People love this, right? Let's say I've got a fitness store, and I do an ebook on the 12 best plyometric exercises, PDF with examples, right? 20-page PDF. Boom, right here, download this, just enter your email. Again, this is about building my email list, capturing leads, and we just showed you 6 super simple ways to do it. But again, guys, we're not done, because you know what? I can create a pop-up from scratch just like I did the landing page. So I can do whatever I want, all right? You're not limited by the templates. I can edit those templates in any way I want. The drag and drop builder works for that too. Now, level 7, we're going even higher, guys. This is it. This is where the big boys and big girls play. All right, this is your Smartly Facebook custom audience tool. When I go here, I can go Facebook audience. I want to create an audience, and I just open that up. And right here, it allows me to set up an audience, and I can choose between a custom audience or a lookalike audience. Right, a custom audience is somebody that I'm going to define from actions that they took. And a lookalike audience is basically going to be similar to that. But then on Facebook, I'm going to say, hey, Facebook, find me a bunch of people that are like this. Right. So the custom audience, let's just try that first. I go in here. I'm going to say here, custom Mike 123. All right. I click next, and boom, right there, I get to set up my rules. What do I want to base this audience on? Guys, look at this. Now, I want to just reiterate, these are things that Facebook does not natively track with the pixel. Okay, the pixel's great. It can track clicks, it can track add to carts, purchases, all that kind of stuff, even video views, but time on site, right? What if I want to say, hey, if they've spent more than 2 minutes on my site and, right, they scrolled more than 15%, or if they, I don't know, did more than 2 sessions, meaning they went and came back over a 3-day period, this is the audience. I want you to target these people. So if I've had, 5,000 visitors, right, this is very powerful when you got a lot of visitors. 5,000 visitors and I want to get them back. This is a great way of getting them back. And look, I just click create audience, and you're going to see in a second that this creates this powerful audience that I can then go in and then just, hit up and start to really, to hit up for all types of. All right, now you can see it loaded it in. Here's my test, right? Here's my test audience. They've loaded it in, and I've got it here with all my other audiences, my lookalike, and it's all kept right here. Now, anything that happens on my Shopify store is going to be tracked, okay? And I will be able to create those audiences with it. And as you can see, we've got explicit instructions here, how to do it. We got training videos, and right from here, I can click a button to create that custom audience. Super powerful, guys. That is taking Facebook to a whole new level. Now, speaking of levels, it is time to go up another level. Level 8, we talk about checkout funnels. Now, Pete, I know you've got a lot to say on this later, and we're going to want to hear that. But right now, guys, I want to show you these checkout funnels. These are probably one of the most powerful tools you can use. So what this means, what a checkout funnel does, okay, it's really simple to use, all right? It basically takes your product page, and they buy from your product page, and then they put in their credit card details, they check out, they click buy, but before they get their order confirmation, they see this, right? Wait, your order's not complete. And maybe this is an upsell, right? Maybe this is a more expensive thing I'm trying to sell them as well, right? So guys, what's so incredible here is I've already got their payment. I've already got the sale. I'm now trying to increase the sale by offering something a little more expensive and seeing, can I push the envelope? Can I control the sales process? That before they get that confirmation, can I create another second sale? So when they hit the confirmation, they'll see, oh, you bought 2 items. Guys, that is super, super powerful. But that's not all, right? That's just an upsell. Now, what if they say no to that? Or what if I say, hey, you know what? I think people are more likely to buy something a little cheaper. Well, hey, what about an additional $55 off, right? Maybe I'm going to offer them something that's cheaper than what they bought at a discount, but related, right? So right here, it's same idea. They've checked out. They're already paid. I got their details. This comes before the confirmation page, and I try to get them to take that. And as you can see, we've got a few different ways to do this, okay? I've got the follow-up upsell. Wait, take advantage of this, right? A scarcity sell. Before you just finish out, are you interested in any of this? No, just take me to the confirmation page, all right? Super powerful. And then finally, I've got this thank you page, right? This is super, super amazing, right? Thank you, your order's been placed. We sent you an email confirmation. Now, guys, you understand what's happening here? Instead of showing them the standard Shopify confirmation page, I'm going to show them this, all right, which is offering them even more products. Now, of course, this video can be anything I want. It could be a video showing how great, other accessories are to what they just bought. Okay, but then I'm making offers on their confirmation page, and they're getting the email confirmation. Okay, and again, you might know if you've had some sales on Shopify, or even if you've just seen some things about this, right? Shopify will can send out a standard email, or we could take things to the next level, and what I'm going to show you in a minute. All right, but right here you can see I can create an entire checkout funnel right from here. I just click this, and boom, it sets it up, and I can have steps predetermined, the whole funnel even laid out, and then I can delete or add steps and tweak them however I want. Guys, that is powerful. Talk about 3 to 4 times. Pete says 3 to 4 times more sales when he adds that kind of checkout funnel thing. I think it even might be more. Okay, now what about those confirmation emails? What about emails? Well, guys, the premium package, Smartly Premium, comes with an email marketing system. This is the world's first e-commerce smart email marketing system. And I say it's smart because it is integrated and connects to all the tools we just showed you. So all that data, all those triggers, it is all connected into your email. You can't get that with anything else, all right? So right here, super simple. You just put in your domain for your email provider, whether it's G Suite or whoever, you verify it, you're good, all right? Now, here we show you how to use our drag and drop email builder, because we've got, as with everything else on Smartly, a ton of templates and things you can use to create beautiful looking emails. I'm going to show you that in a second, as well as triggers, right? So you can use this smart email system to do a whole lot. Let's go to the next level and show you exactly the kinds of things you can do. So let's say, again, one of the best things you can do for your business is that the first time somebody buys from you is to send them a welcome email, okay? Because a welcome email basically encourages them to to engage with you. It kind of sets expectations. So something like this: welcome to the family. Within the next couple of weeks, you'll receive ABC. Hey, you're signed up for these product categories, and thanks for joining us. Here's a coupon code. Shop now, get them back. You can put whatever you want, guys. This is just an out-of-the-box template, but you see how nice and clean this is, right? We pair this with triggers from Shopify. What about if I want to do a newsletter, right? Somebody signed up to one of those, maybe content downloads, and I say, hey, thanks for signing up for our newsletter. Maybe I set up a pop-up for a newsletter. So I can use article marketing, right? I can basically say those product pages that were also articles, right? We talked about before, content pages that can sell, you link them here, right there. I mean, that is super powerful. Now, what if I want to do a little bit more? I can go up a level, right? It's not about welcoming or newsletters. Maybe I want to engage them with my transactional emails, right? Guys, this is where the cart abandonment funnel really comes full circle. All right, what we saw with the abandoned cart pop-ups, how to retain those carts, get those people to come back, because if they put it in the cart, it's a really good indication that they want to buy. Well, I'm going to use stuff like this, right? Not only am I going to show them that pop-up, but I've got their email because I probably tried to, I've either captured it with a spin to win or whatever. Hey, wait up. Our stock's running low on the item you added to your cart. Act now. Don't let them slip away. So right here, they can click. It returns to their cart. This trigger is tied to their email and to their session. And so it knows it'll take them right back to the cart page to finish that order. Super powerful. And then throw the checkout funnel in there as well. And you've got a game over, next level situation. What about promoting discounts, right? Maybe I want to say, hey, you left your cart, but we really want you to finish that. You left something behind. So, hey, take 25% off right now. Use this coupon code and go back to your cart. Very simple to do. Very powerful. What about using free shipping to get them to complete an order? Again, same idea. I can program in the trigger, program in the deal. They'll get free shipping. Go ahead. We'll give you free shipping if you check out right now. Maybe you can even get a scarcity thing going here. You got to use it within a day or two. Super simple. And we tell you exactly how to set that up. Then we've got, these other cart abandonments that can be tied to abandoned carts. And so, hey, grab it while you still can. Friendly reminder, you've got something in your cart. We've got a ton of templates here, plus the drag and drop builder for the email templates. So you can basically create whatever you want. If you want to throw other things on here, you can. It is really up to you. And guys, I just want to mention a lot of these, these are all apps on Shopify as well. None of them are all in one package. None of them integrate with a funnel the way this one does, and they certainly aren't as smart. But if you want to spend hundreds or thousands of dollars a year on different, on 15 different apps on the Shopify store, that's your choice. But this just to me seems a little smarter, that I could do things like, hey, are you still there? You want to throw these items in? I love this one because this is basically they completed their order, right? This isn't about necessarily that they abandoned the cart. They completed an order. But now we're trying to upsell them after the fact, right? I'm saying, hey, we're about to ship this out. Just wanted to know, in the last minute, would you like to toss these in as well? Maybe we'll even give a discount. So this is a product upsell and cross-sell email. It is super powerful. What about a re-engagement email? Okay, again, you can see here, I can re-engage them. Howdy, hey, we've missed you. How about 30% off? Just, come in the next 5 days, whatever, 14 days, and we'll give you 30% off. Pretty cool. And then post-purchase series, one of my favorites right here. Again, these are people who have bought. Your customers are worth 10 times your prospects. But again, I can try to engage them, say, hey, care to share your thoughts? We want to know how we're doing, right? Again, it's all sort of like using customer service to sell more, all right? And these templates are all laid out for you. The functions are there. We can trigger it. So, hey, thanks for your purchase. Here's 25% off your next purchase of 65 or more. And by the way, here's some new hot items. Again, we're dedicated to you. We want to thank you for being a customer. I'll show you one more of these. Again, there's a ton of these, guys. We're always adding new stuff. And again, you can do the kind of thing where it's like you first send them, hey, your feedback is really worth something to us. We want to give you a 25% off coupon if you'll come back and tell us how we did. And maybe you have a landing page where there's like a little survey and then an offer. And then if they might take the offer there, you offer them a product, they might not. Either way, you can always send them this after that and say, hey, thanks for your feedback. take this 50% off your next order for it's good for a month, right? So again, guys, are you seeing the power of this at level 11? I mean, this is high level, high impact stuff. Now, the final level that we've got here for now is how to reduce churn with retention, right? So this is about saying I've got customers, I got this huge customer list that I've built up and invested in. Well, how can I get those guys to come back, right? So again, special offers just for them. If they spend more than X, they're going to get free shipping or a coupon. Offer expires in a certain amount of days. Again, you don't have to draft this email. It's practically just written for you. It's a couple clicks and just a couple text changes, right? Again, special offers, right? These are all about retaining the customer, getting them to come back. Here's a contest promotion email. We talked about contest. This goes really well with the contest funnel pop-ups that we showed you before, right? Win a prize. And so again, you've got people that entered to win. And again, you might want to hit the rest of your list who didn't enter necessarily through that pop-up. You can get them to enter here too. And by the way, guys, that becomes a whole new segment in your smart email system here on Smarketly. And you have those segments available to you to basically market to, right? So new arrivals, again, this is engaging and retaining my audience, getting them to come back. We've got new stuff. Come check it out. I can even drag and drop the product module in here to show some of them. Here's a preview of some of the new stuff, and here's a coupon for you to get that new stuff. Now, that is Smarketly Premium. Now, we just took a look at some of the most powerful tools that you can get on Shopify. This is, I want to reiterate, guys, this is one app. Smarketly is one app. Now, you can go out and get 10 to 15, 20 apps to try to do everything that we just showed you. Because let me tell you something, nobody's got it all together, okay? These apps don't work together, right? They slow down your store. The page load is going to increase. Even if it increased by 3 seconds, that could be killer, all right? So do you guys want to have to go get 10 to 15 different apps to do this? Or do you want one system that you can manage everything from one place? I think the answer is obvious. So let's just review what Smarketly can do for you. You got automated sales funnels, drag and drop landing pages with just a few clicks. You can boost the cart value with tons of upsells, cross-sells, and other options. You have the Facebook Smart Retargeting System. That is going to allow you to create those lookalike audiences and those retargeting audiences. You've got list building and engagement with smart pop-ups. You can reduce cart abandonment practically on autopilot. And then you've got premium features like the world's first smart email management system for e-commerce that integrates with your funnel completely. And then the upsell domination with checkout funnels in just a few clicks. This is all exclusively for e-commerce and without any drain to your store. So now you may be wondering, what do I have to do to get my hands on it? Well, guys, Smarketly proudly presents the e-commerce breakthrough bundle. Guys, this is a limited time offer. It is a webinar exclusive. It is available here to everybody on this webinar. You are going to be able to get your hands on everything we just talked about, plus a whole lot more. This is the e-commerce breakthrough bundle for Shopify from Smarketly. Let's take a look at what is in this bundle. So the first thing you're going to get is the masterclass training number 1. This is the build a drop shipping business from scratch, okay? If you are a newbie, this is incredible. If you have experience, you're going to see things in here that will help you to 10x your results, all right? This is by a $100,000 a month plus marketer, and we have 75 video lessons to get your store to 100K per month. This is how to run your store from anywhere in the world using drop shipping. This goes through niche research, product selection, how to set up your store like a pro. You are going to learn how to optimize conversions, how to use social media to drive sales, how to use shipping settings. Guys, you can use shipping to create sales. This shows you how to do it. How to use data from analytics and Facebook to sell like crazy. How to create scarcity, urgency, increase your profits through upsells, cross-sells, everything we just talked about. You're getting additional training from a bona fide expert, from somebody who has multiple stores that are making more than $100,000 per month. This is the Shopify hero transformation you are looking for. And I'm not even mentioning there are 75 lessons here. I'm not going to go through everything, but you are getting your hands on a ton of stuff. And that's just one of the masterclasses included in this bundle. Masterclass number 2 is the Smarketly Advanced Training, guys. We are going to show you how to use Smarketly to accomplish everything that we have talked about today. You're going to build and launch professional funnels. You're going to integrate all your conversion tools, use the landing page builder, pop-up system. You can learn basically launch any kind of funnel you want, how to use automated triggers, increase order value, everything included, nobody left behind. And that's 47 videos for maximum results with Smarketly Premium. But we're not done. We've got Masterclass Training number 3. Guys, Google and YouTube, probably one of the most underrated and untapped traffic sources today. Just like we said before, traffic is one of the biggest challenges people have. How do I get quality traffic? Guys, this is for you. The Google and YouTube Video Traffic Masterclass includes 13 video lessons, 5 PDF guides, plus bonus software, okay, that is going to allow you to laser target and find the most profitable keywords that you can hit in AdWords with Google and YouTube that have virtually no competition. These are keywords that have lots of traffic and no competition. You're going to learn how to rapidly create and upload YouTube videos that are going to get you clicks. You'll learn how to target your audience and monetize your videos. You're going to learn how to do powerful backlinking for YouTube videos and content and product listings. You'll quickly be able to hit $100 plus per day with these traffic sources with barely lifting a finger and with a very modest investment. You're going to scale that then to a 6-figure a month profit and beyond, and then learn how to automate Google traffic for maximum results. And this software, guys, this software will help you create those backlinks. It'll help you find those keywords. It'll help you get your videos to page 1. This is where it is at. So now I just want to show you and take 1 second to show you the kind of results that this Google and YouTube traffic machine will get you with the click of a mouse. Guys, take a look at this screenshot, okay? These are real results that this software has gotten for people, okay? You basically launch a video 4 minutes ago, and for these keywords, you will be pushed right to the top because these are keywords with tons of traffic and no competition. So the spy tool, the video ranker and spy tool software is not only going to help you find what's powerful, it'll help you launch this, and it will help to put your results at the top for different, as you can see, right, within 6 minutes, I've got 3 different long tail keywords that have a lot of traffic with no competition and get that same video, right, in all 3 spots to page 1 of Google. Guys, that is super, super powerful, but we're not done. We've got Masterclass Training number 4, Automating and Scaling Social Media Masterclass. Guys, this is another software and training bundle. You guys are going to get access to a VIP Facebook group that has training on how to use this social media content software and how to ultimately take your posting to a whole new level. What this does, it will fully automate content curation, right? Everyone has, I don't care if you're great at creating content or not, it is difficult. It takes time. So why not curate instead of create? When you curate content, you find other trending hot content that's out there that you're allowed to then repost and promote on your own channels. What that does, as long as you're given proper attribution, it helps that other person's content get exposure, but it also creates content that your people are engaging with. All right, so this software will show you how to find viral content to repost on social media. The training and software will show you how to get leads and sales from that content, how to analyze how that's doing. This will show you how to do one-click publishing with the bonus software and bulk publishing for maximum scaling. You can then manage and monitor your campaigns, and all of this works with your Shopify store and by extension with Smarketly. So again, this is an incredible, incredible part of the bundle. And then we haven't even gotten to Smarketly yet, right? I mean, we looked at Smarketly demo, but let's just take a look at the value you're getting here. The Smarketly sales funnels, we've got how to, this will allow you to automate your sales funnels. We know that if you do that, Pete said it, 3 to 4 times more sales, right? And again, you've got all those features to create those funnels, drag and drop builder, custom pages in minutes. You've got hundreds of templates, easy to launch automated triggers. You actually get an upgraded traffic limit with the premium bundle and so much more. You can increase your average order. Okay, again, this is a huge value. Smart Lead Premium, drag and drop pop-up builder, hundreds of professional templates, custom behaviors with one click, free shipping, incentive pop-ups, buy one, get one free pop-ups, you name it. You guys have seen it all. We got that cross-sell pop-up, upsell pop-up. Unbelievable what you can do with this. Cart abandonment, no problem. You're getting the cart abandonment system with Smart Lead Premium with this bundle. You're going to reduce and convert abandoned carts, and that is going to insanely increase your revenue, right? Cart notification pop-ups, sticky bar notifications, timers. You create that scarcity. You've got incentives, social sharing, upselling and cross-selling. It is ridiculous what you can do with this bundle. When you put all these things together, it's just insane the results this will get you. Email list building, right? Again, this is still just all the pop-ups. This is amazing what you can do. You can scale with email for massive growth. You can build your exclusive email-only offers. You can excite shoppers with contests, giveaways, social share, spin the win. And with this premium bundle, you are looking at getting an upgraded package for leads captured per month. Unbelievable. Then we've got the Facebook Smart Retargeting for Smart Lead Premium. This is supercharged retargeting, which means you're going to get a huge ROI for your Facebook advertising because you're not only going to use your basic pixel data that Facebook gives you, but you'll use these enhanced data points through Smartly that are super powerful. Time on site, scroll, where did they click, what did they click, where were they referred to, and so much more. Guys, the power of this, I hope you're getting excited. Now we've got that smart email sales system for Smart Lead Premium bundle. This is worth so much. Guys, you can sell with email to become that next level Shopify hero. You get a stunning drag and drop email template builder, and out of the box, a bunch of templates. You get email sales sequences with just a few clicks. Automated segmentation and list follow-up. You can see here in the screenshot that you have your sequences. You can create sequences. We have sequence templates there, and we're always adding more. You have your cart abandonment automation triggers, cart recovery, drip sequences, new subscriber drip sequences. Guys, I can tell you that most Shopify owners fail right here because setting this up, as we saw before, is time-consuming and can be difficult. But with the Smart Lead Premium bundle, it is a snap. It is easy. It is 1, 2, 3, click, and you're done. You get upgraded contacts per month with this bundle, plus so much more. Not to mention the knockout punch, guys. Checkout funnels for Smart Lead Premium bundle. Boosting buy button sales is going to 10 times your results. I know Pete is humble. He says 3 to 4. I say 10 times the results. You're showing offers after your customer pays, meaning there's no risk. You can show them a sequence of offers. They've already paid, right? So take a chance. Upsell, cross-sell, downsell. Automate this. You can have your customized thank you page. And not to mention, you're capturing key data for your retargeting. Guys, do you see how this all works together? Plus, you have the drag and drop builder so you can create your own checkout pages to look however you want. Wow. Guys, Smart Lead e-commerce breakthrough bundle. You are going to create unique Shopify stores in minutes. You'll drive your targeted traffic for massive profits. You're going to engage shoppers and get them to buy. You'll boost conversion systematically without extra work. You'll use these smart funnels to do it for you. You'll increase sales without extra effort or stress. You're going to save thousands in Shopify app fees and forget about it. No more stress to create the perfect store because you've got it with Smart Lead Premium bundle. Everything is in one simple system that just works. So the Smart Lead e-commerce breakthrough bundle, I want you all to give me a big yes in the chat box if you're ready to start getting results with your Shopify store. More sales, more conversions, bigger profits, and less stress. Are you ready for this? Give me a big yes in the chat box if you are. I want to see everybody with me on this. So here it is, the Smart Lead e-commerce breakthrough bundle. Guys, this is a steal. You are looking at 2 options. You've got a gold bundle, which has everything I just showed you, and the gold is just $147 today, one-time fee to get started for this bundle. That gets you all the training, all the premium trainings 1 through 4. It gets you the bonus softwares for Google and YouTube traffic, as well as social media publishing. Plus it pays for your first month of Smart Lead Premium, and you are going to get your hands on the smart email system, and that is in gold, all right? Now the Platinum Bundle, guys. The Platinum Bundle is really where it's at. It is not much more at $167 today for the bundle. Gets you everything we just showed you, plus the checkout funnel conversion system. Guys, this is where you want to be at. You are seriously going to flourish with this Platinum Bundle, all right? And you're locking yourself into this membership. You're getting an incredible deal here. It is not to be missed. So how do you get your hands on this deal? Let me show you guys. This is where you need to go. Smarketly.com/ecom-boost, all right? Go there right now, smarketly.com/ecom-boost. We are only keeping this open for a limited time, and we got a limited amount of spots for all of those bonuses for that entire bundle, okay? With all that training, the 4 master classes, the 2 bonus softwares, all those additional features at an insane price. Your first month paid for with this bundle, all right? And then a deep discount moving forward on any month on the monthly fees to stay with this system, which you're gonna wanna do, because let me tell you something, when you see what this will do for your store, you are going to sit back and realize that the Shopify stress problem has been solved. All right, awesome. So let's answer some of your questions. And Pete, I really like to hear from you. Why is this a game changer? Why is what we just shared a huge game changer?
Guys, this is crazy. I mean, literally, this is the only app that I have in my stores that I'm using now. That's it. It's replaced literally everything that I need, right? Like, you don't need all the other like pop-ups and stuff. Like, all of that is coming in Smarketly. Like, truly, there is nothing like this out there that can do all of this in one awesome dashboard as well. Right, guys? That's what I want you guys to understand. And there is no, like I said, the Aftercart checkout feature for me, like, is the most important app, like, ever. Like, that is my most important app, right? Because you have to be able to sell your customers additional products, complimentary products. You can't expect your customer to go and browse around your store and buy all these products, right? Because by the time they get to their cart, they're going to have buyer's remorse. They're going to see how much it all costs, right? You have to be able to do that after cart checkout. It's absolutely crucial, right? And with an app like Smarketly, and they're not taking any money from you for each transaction, like, that's what sold me on it. And that's why I'm using it in my stores now, guys.
Yeah. And I think it's great. Like, it's funny because, we're all in the habit of calling these apps. But the truth is, this is all one app. Yeah. This is, that's what's so incredible, that this is all, everything here works synergistically. Like, all of Smarketly works together. And that's, when I was first introduced, like, that's what sold me on coming and building this out, because I was so impressed with having all of these amazing tools in one place, where everything can be tracked, easy to use, constantly being improved and incredible things added to it. The checkout funnels are something that are just like you said, a game changer. I love it. And Pete, are you seeing? Maybe check the chat. I see people are raising their hands. I'm not sure. Like, we're not, bringing people on, but maybe in the chat, if people have questions or anything you're seeing, people want to know maybe why this is such a game changer. If we haven't already explained it.
I'm not seeing. I'm a total newbie at this, but I'm not seeing. Okay. I'm not seeing. How do I check with raised hand?
So that's okay. Click on. You should see where it says more. If you go
more. Okay, gotcha.
More, and then you'll see the chat. I just don't want to show because I'm not sure if it's going to show everyone. I don't want to embarrass people showing their chat messages. So.
Okay, so I'm not. Yeah, I still don't. Yeah, I'm a noob. Sorry, man.
That's okay. Don't worry. Guys, see, even Pete's a noob. So don't feel bad about being a newbie.
I know how to sell stuff on Shopify. Okay? I know how to sell e-commerce products. Okay.
And that's why you're here. That's we're so grateful that you are here and that you're sharing.
Guys, the thing I also want to cover is that you are also getting a bunch of awesome free training. So a lot of you guys are starting out. Like, I saw you when we asked you guys, are you going to have a bunch of free training? And this stuff is great. That's going to be able to start you off right away, building good habits, right? A lot of you guys waste your time, piecing all these apps together that you get sold on. You don't need to do that anymore. Okay. You don't need to do that anymore. All you need is one app in your store, and it covers all of those bases. Right.
Yep.
Like, one thing I could tell you with most of the students that I personally work with, I'll look in their Shopify stores and they're like, Pete, I'm struggling every month. I'm struggling every single month. And I'm like, well, you're spending $500 a month on apps. Like, that might be why, right? So that's what I want you guys to understand, right?
Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point. And the training really is key. I mean, like, when I say that we have a whole section called the Smartly Academy, where all this training is housed. So again, that the theme here is that everything's in one place, right? You basically get all your tools in one place, all your training in one place. And we are going to continue to add training to that. Like, that's another thing. Like, I know Pete's got some stuff. Pete and I are working on some stuff together. Like, joining this now, the Ecom Boost, and guys, this is not available forever. Like, we're giving a game-changing discount on the monthly fee. I think through this, basically, you're going to be paying for gold. It's $147 one-time fee to get access to all the bonuses I said and all that training, and 1 month of Smartly Premium is included, but without the checkout funnels. And that's $147 one-time fee, and then just $47 a month moving forward. All right. So understand that that's a deep discount, because it costs about $20, $30 more for that if you try to buy it anywhere else. It's just through here that you can lock that in. And then for the platinum, of course, which I know most people are interested in, the platinum is just a $167. I mean, just $20 more one-time fee will get you access to all the platinum features, including that game-changing checkout funnel, and all the training, all the bonuses, all the tools, Smartly enhanced access, which means you're getting, more impressions, more captures, like just a lot more for, per month that you can do on Shopify. And then it's just $67 a month moving forward for this introductory deal. And that's only available here, guys. And that's, again, you're saving, I think, at least $30 off what is the regular monthly price. So, again, this is a game changer, because we have never done anything like this before, and we're probably not going to be doing this again. This is limited time, so you definitely want to go and give this a shot. This is a game changer. So who's going to benefit from this, and who will not? Pete, I mean, I think it's pretty simple. This is a question that we got before. It's, I think that people that are hungry for a breakthrough and willing to take action and be with us are going to benefit. I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah. Like, so for me, it really is. I know it covers all the bases, but of course it's for you guys that are struggling in your e-commerce businesses. You guys saw my story, right? This fixes that issue right here. But this is more importantly for the ones just starting out. Like, you want to build like good habits, like right out of the gate. You don't want to be like piecing together a bunch of apps, wasting your time trying to customize like things that don't necessarily bring you sales. Right. Like I remember when I was first starting out, like I wasted days, right? Tons of hours wasted trying to get all these apps to finally do what I do. Like I would have done anything if I could just have an app that does it all for me. Right. And what's funny to me, Mike, is like literally like even at the $67 a month, like all of these apps, I don't even know what the total would add up if you added like all the different apps out there. Like, do you happen to know what that number would be? Because it must be astronomical.
Right. No, I mean, I think I estimated something like, I think it's like almost like, again, if you really want to have all this working, because again, somebody actually asked in the chat, is this like a Klaviyo? And yeah, I mean, like this has the power of a Klaviyo. When you put all this together, this ultimately can do a lot of the things that you're going to want to use something like a premium e-commerce email system for, like Klaviyo or some of these other systems. So, that alone, I think, starts at like $100 a month.
I know.
That's just for email. That's just for being able to have good email triggers and then abandonment cart protectors, things like that. They can be, anywhere between $47 to $100 a month or more.
I mean, it's funny. Just the one like after cart checkout feature, like the leading one out there is like $67 a month.
And I think upsell carts also, it's like anywhere like I think it's like $87 a month to start, guys, to start.
And the landing pages here are so much more customizable, guys. Like trust me, I've used like every app out there. Yeah. Like they're always limiting to what you can actually do on the pages.
Yeah, we're not going to bash any apps.
Oh, I'm not. It's just hey.
They are good. And I don't fault the apps. I mean, they're good apps. They just again, it's just you got to put a ton of them together. It's like a Frankenstein of a Shopify store.
Exactly.
Who wants that? So yeah, I think who's going to benefit from this is again, if you're tired of paying, even if you're an advanced user, you're tired of just paying for a ton of apps. I mean, Pete, you are definitely the definition of an advanced user. I'm an idiot, but you're an advanced user. I'm hoping that, but I'm a pretty good trainer, so I'm hoping that I can get my wife to become an advanced user. But even if you're an advanced user, you're gonna save a lot of money on apps. You're gonna basically save a lot of headache and having to make these things work together. It just works so well together in this system. So even advanced users will benefit. Certainly the newbie will benefit. Again, I think there's. I personally feel like there's stuff, again, I've been doing e-commerce with some guys, I always say, like, I'm privileged to work with giants like you, Pete. And I'm not saying it to be like, flatter you, but I'm serious. Like, I respect you a lot. Like, you've got great content, you've got great experience, and I learn every time we get together. And I've been privileged to have other teachers in the past who have been great e-commerce teachers. And, I see these guys, the point is that, despite all my experience, like, I learn from every new teacher that I meet. And so, with the training, even if you have experience or you're advanced, like, you'll learn things. There are new things coming out all the time that can benefit your store. And certainly if you're new, there's so much that you can take in. But the beautiful thing also about Smartly, I think, as you guys saw with the levels, right, that it is guided. We don't want you to be overwhelmed. We don't want you to try to do too much at once. We want you to move step by step. And that's another beautiful thing about having a single system where I'm not all over the place trying to look at, well, wait, what's this? How do you make this? Spend less time figuring out how to make things work and more time, selling on your store, profiting from your store.
Yeah, I love that walkthrough. I mean, I'm not like a super tech nerd by any means, but like having that walkthrough, I mean, it was so simple, guys. I had it set up literally within the hour.
Wow.
It's very, very simple walking through it.
Awesome. Yeah, and we're going to be running, again, like, it's true. Like, I'm actually setting it up for a case study on one of my stores, and I've been through the walkthrough a bunch of times, and it's very I mean, there really is so much. And then you actually have advanced Smartly training in the academy as well. I mean, there's even more like in-depth video, like anything you need to know, there's an answer. So Pete, just generally, like, why are apps so important for conversions?
Well,
people might be saying, well, I got the product. If I get great products, won't they just sell? Like, why do I need all these apps anyway?
Well, that's the thing, guys. Like, yeah, you can have a great product. You can make one-time sales, right? And that's fine. You might think you're making and turning a profit, but guys, in actuality, when you run your numbers and you look at it, most of the time you're actually not making any money. You have to be able to, sell complementary products to your customers. Like, just like when you go into any retail store, guys, or any fast food chain, right? They always upsell you different kinds of products, complementary products. Maybe, just like with the milk sales funnel example, right? Impulse buys, right? It's only $2. Add it. Might as well throw it into my order, right? That's so powerful. Just like, I know $2 sounds like crazy, but a crazy small amount, but over 1,000 orders, like, those are the kinds of things that improve your margins, guys. Like, those are the really important things.
Yeah. Also with drop shipping, and again, I have drop shipping stores set up that, I've gone from AliExpress, and the shipping there is a little different. Again, and I'm not super happy with that. I actually use a lot of domestic manufacturers now, direct relationships with them for my stores, and but I drop ship with these guys because I don't, I live overseas. I don't want to, I'm not in America. I don't want to have a warehouse. So, I do a lot of drop shipping with these guys. So the margins on drop shipping for one item are super high, super low. Meaning, like, when you add shipping onto it, it's like, it just shrinks my profit margin completely. But the minute I add a second product onto that order, it's like everything expands again. It's like all of a sudden my profit margin goes way up. And if my profit margin is big, I have more money to play with in advertising. And I know, Pete, one of your favorite quotes is that, again, we're giving a lot of shout outs to Dan Kennedy, but he is one of those guys that's like foundational for this marketing stuff. And, he has that famous quote, right? He who can spend more to acquire a customer wins, right? If I have more that I can invest in new customers and more then I can scale. Because ultimately, if I can bring a lot of customers in, and I can afford to beat that other guy to bring the customers in, and then use all these tools to increase the order value, right? Then all of a sudden, even though I may have paid a little more to get that customer with my advertising on Facebook, the minute he comes in for that one item but buys 3, well, all of a sudden it seems like it really shrinks the cost, like the hit of that cost.
Exactly.
Yeah,
like it's kind of just like, guys, like when you go to McDonald's and you buy a burger, like McDonald's breaks even on that burger. All of their profit is made, with the upsells, right? That's what you guys have to understand. Usually you'll turn a profit on your, you're not as bad as like a retail store because their margins are awful, especially in like food and stuff. But that's what you guys need to understand, like being able to control that sales process. Like I wish I knew that earlier. I truly do.
That is huge.
It's so important.
Yeah, that is huge. So guys, again, smartly.com/ecomboost. Make sure you get there. Again, we've got, limited time here with this offer, limited amount of spots, and, action takers are going to get those breakthroughs faster. So let's say, let's ask this. How can you start to profit on Shopify right now? Pete, we showed a little process before, and I actually love, I know this training was, I love that this training was full of really practical and kind of high level stuff. Some of the tips we gave before, just on how to find a product, right? That's huge. Like how to get it out there for $8 ads. If you had to tell somebody how to start to profit right now on Shopify, what would you tell them?
Like with driving traffic or?
Well, I mean, they get Smartly. Let's say they go to smartly.com/ecomboost. They sign up. They're in. What should they do next? How do they then start to profit?
Well, the first things first would be, obviously they need to get. If are we talking about somebody that has already products that they're selling, or are we talking about?
Yeah, let's say they've got a couple products.
They have a couple products. Well, the first thing I would do, guys, is look at some of your order history, and this is so quick to set up. This is so simple, right? Find out what your best selling products are, right? And add on the back end, like those after cart checkout, add those to the back end of your products, right? And that's very simple to do. And you could add it to every single one of your products. And when you start driving traffic, I can almost guarantee you that within the first day of driving traffic, you will start seeing an increase in your average order value.
Right.
Literally overnight.
And that would take literally less than half an hour to set up, I think.
Exactly. It's literally half an hour. You just add that best-selling product to the rest of your product line, and you're off to the races. Like that's like that's like the biggest thing to have set up like, right away when you get in there. Like go in there, set that up, and then play around with all the awesome tools.
I'm reminded of a story of a friend of mine who was in the survival niche, and again, I think I mentioned this earlier, but the guy was making, he's making 6 figures, 6 figures a month. And he wasn't profiting. He was making, I think over like 6 months, he had made a few $1,000. Mm-hmm. And he couldn't understand why. And I remember I sat down with him and I looked at his store and I was like, "Where's your funnel?" And he goes, "What do you mean?" And it literally was like a light bulb went on. It was just like, oh, I'm like, well, why is it that if they buy this, there's nothing, you're not offering them anything else? Because I'm like, how much profit are you making on this one item? And he was like, oh, like, I don't know, like $8 after ads, maybe $2, if that, and I'm like, well, there you go. Mm-hmm. I'm like, if they're buying this, you've got at least 10 other items on your store that they'd probably be interested in. Mm-hmm. And it was just a matter of, now, of course, he didn't have Smartly, so he actually had to go out and get all those apps. But, and probably had a headache. I'm not sure I haven't spoken in a while. I'm not sure if he actually set it all up. But, that's the key, guys. I mean, and here, if you go to smartly.com/ecomboost and get started with Platinum, we're talking a half an hour from now, you could have those checkout funnels set up. And then try testing out some traffic, on those products. Now, of course, that works for products that you have sales for, right? Now, if you don't have sales, my suggestion would be that you've got to keep, take some of the training we showed you earlier and keep testing, okay? I think that, I would go and try to add some pop-ups on the front end to capture leads and drive incentive, because to me, I mean, for sure, set up, the thing is this, if I don't have a product that I know is proven to work, I'm not going to go out and set up a checkout funnel for every single product I test. I mean, you can, it won't take that long to do, but the chances are that if I haven't had a sales yet, right, I'm going to want to test 3 to 5 products a day using that $8 Facebook ads method, right? So again, where I think you'll see more benefit there if you haven't had sales is set up a system where you're able to capture leads, where you're able to incentivize pushing people closer to the sale. Because if you put that on top of your test, and that can be universally deployed, meaning it doesn't matter, you can have it pop up at any page. You could specify that in the system, right? But you'll be getting all type, you'll be getting a bunch of leads, and then you can get them back. And then if you start to get a winner, then you can certainly get them back through email and other things. So definitely a lot of options here with SmartLead, no matter what level or you're at in your journey.
And that's what I think people need to understand. Like, obviously, like if you don't pick the winning product right out of the gate, it's always just tailoring the offer to the audience, guys.
Yeah.
Right. And sometimes, like I mentioned earlier, is like a lot of people, the first time they see you, like on a Facebook ad or something, they might not necessarily buy from you that very moment in time. Okay. But if you capture the lead, right, follow up with them via email, right, and you put the right offer in front of them later, right, you didn't spend any ad costs at that point, right? You're going to have them buying from your store now.
Yeah, it's a beautiful thing. I think another last point on this that's key is, when you guys go to smartly.com/ecomboost and you click and you buy that platinum package, you're getting a bundle of training as well. In that bundle of training in Smartly Academy, you've got a drop shipping course from scratch. It's how to build a drop shipping business, from scratch course that will guide you expertly through. And this is from a guy who's built stores, $100,000 a month stores. You're going to be guided step by step in how to do all this stuff. And then you've also got the knowledge from this training. But in addition, you're going to have that in your toolbox as well. That training to step by step, how do I build this drop shipping business and profit, right? So again, it's like getting this bundle is going to put you in the best position to profit on Shopify right now. So this is it. We're going to be closing out the training now. This is the final sort of push. I guess, Pete, do we have any final comments? Anything that you'd like to?
The one last thing I would say is like this really is like a lot of people get like information overload to being their minds being all over the place. Like here, you're getting the training, you're getting all the apps you need to be successful. Okay, you're literally going to have everything you need to be successful using this app. Okay.
Right. Yeah, and I like it. It's just it's all completely consolidated. It's talk about streamlining your business, streamlining your e-commerce experience. This is, as far as I know, the best way to do that. And if you guys want to be put in a position where you can hit that 100K per month Shopify Hero level, join us. Join us here. It's smartly.com/ecomboost. This is a limited time. This will be available. And get involved with our platinum plan and get yourself some checkout funnel pages created today. And let's start seeing more results and having your Shopify breakthrough. I want to thank Pete for joining us today.
Yeah, thanks for having me. It was awesome.
And I want to thank all of you for joining us today. And we are going to close the webinar. Thank you so much, guys.